It was supposed to rain all day today, too. I have really good news. It's not raining right now. That's awesome. I am likely to get down the hill and plant some additional trees today because I think it's also supposed to rain all week. I have, amidst the chaos on my porch here and everything over there, I have these little honey locusts that I'd like to plant right in front of the most forward-facing retainer wall. And then since we looked at the water touch-up yesterday, I'm really happy with how the calendula look. They look so huge now that everything's kind of like deadening down. There's a yellow one in front of that piece of a baby gate that is the gate on this particular garden. Yeah, I'm really happy with how that's going. So let's go take a look at the garden now. I moved some more wood chips yesterday. Yeah, in the rain. Brought out another box. I'd like to finish off having this walkway cardboard guarded. So yeah, there's still some standing water in there. Over the next couple days, that will just percolate down into the soil. I added what I said I would over here. Here's more of those little honey locusts in pots in the wood chips. Ooh. And that is a black locust here that got wood chips on top of it, so that's a black locust too, but it dropped its leaves for fall. Yeah, so there's about eight or 10 different little trees in that pile of wood chips. And then down here I did put down more weed block, matting, and wood chips. So that's coming along, in my opinion. The water's a little murkier than I'd like right now. Hopefully that's just the fact that I stirred up all that dirt, and it's usually very clear water, so that's a little murky. But it doesn't stand for long enough that mosquitoes get in it, from my experience. I've been watching it. Because to come home every day, I have to walk right past it, so it's pretty easy to keep an eye. And with that bigger mound of wood chips, I would expect that even more water will stay off the road this winter. But the overflow point is still going to be it filtering through the wood chips and down the road, because as you can see, the lowest point is definitely away from my yard. So we're not going to be flooding anything too crazy. We're just going to be capturing the water and slowing it down. But I would say some of it still got out even yesterday, because do you see that wet patch that starts in the middle of the road with all the cracking? Yeah, that. It goes in the cracks here, goes under the road, comes out, and then at least this entire section of the intersection ices over in the winter. So the more of this water I can keep, the better. For some reason, they put all of the drains, literally all of them. There's one. Here's one. And there's one across the road. There's none over here. All of them are uphill from my water. I even busted through part of the curb when I had a trench the whole way down and to that one, and it didn't do it. It didn't do the trick. You can kind of still see the line here. This isn't even my yard, but and the current people living here aren't quite as cooperative, so it's not really an option so much anymore. So up back into the garden it goes. I've been eyeing shallow well digging, the twist type with extension poles, because I actually think this would make this easier than a pole digger. So I might give that a try. And there's places in the front yard where the water's even worse that I might actually be able to dig a really shallow well and just have a pump to water the front yard. Because under most circumstances, about a foot down, there's a huge puddle right in this section here. You've seen how much underwater these plants end up being. So if I took, there was a pot here, but I kept falling in because the water would get so high I couldn't tell. So I backfilled it and put a rock that's higher than the water level at least, so I could tell where to step. But I could go ahead and finish off the snake roots hole there, which is in front of the bucket that's protecting a Saskatoon. I could go ahead and do that and be pretty happy about it. I'd just send it the rest of the way down. That would then also get a lot more water away from my, when in use anyway, it would get a lot more water away from my foundation. And I don't know, send it over there or something? I don't know. It'd be nice. So that might be something I end up doing. The water table's so crazy high up here. So that's an update for today. Oh, let's take a peek over the fence real quick and just show that, oh, the fence is somewhat still alive. The wood chip pile is almost at a level where I would be permanently happy with. So that's nice. And then next year I'll get more and start to tackle everything through here. It's exciting stuff. Alright, well, I guess I'll get to work. Happy Sunday. Bye.